RiBirth podcast.
Bang, we in this thing. It's the motherfucking No Invite podcast, episode 43. I think. I don't know, bro. I lost track, but you know, I always got the host and the guests, and I got my peoples in the building. What's going on, Chew?
Man, you know what it is, man. We up in this thing. Bang. What it do, man?
What it do is Chewy Loc, CEO, artist, videographer, director, you name it. He all that and some. He in the building, you know what I'm saying? Crazy minds.
I wear one too many hats to speak on what I do. Y'all know what it is, baby.
You should see his hat rack at home. It's
man,
crazy,
you should see the hat rack. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
But how you been, bro?
Oh man, I've been doing good, man.
Blessed time.
Blessed. I'm actually like enjoying every day that I wake up and, you know, trying to do something progressive and make something happen, man, you know? That's what it is.
And that's truly blessed, bro, because that's what's called peace of mind. Like, you wake up on a positive tip, and every day you're, like, looking forward to what's new. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I've been lately, bro.
You know, we are magnets and we are a source of energy, so, you know, the way that you act and the energy that you put out is the energy that you will receive. So now, if you put out negative energy, you're going to attract a bunch of negative energy because you're also a magnet. And if you put out that positive energy, you're going to receive some positive energy, man. Good things going to happen for you. You dig?
Hell yeah. I tell my son that shit a lot because you know what I'm saying? He'll speak on a situation and it's not like he's trying to be intentionally negative. But when I tell him, I was like, you can't be negative. And I break it down to him. I was like, you got to think like this. You know, you can't go into it.
Right.
You got to go into it with a positive mind state and mentality because what you are looking for. Because you'll be like, damn, I'm always late. Or damn, I always mess this up when I go to this level. Like he talking about a video game or something like that.
It's a perpetual thought. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get out of bed, you stub your toe. Ah, man, fuck. And then you get into the bathroom and then, you know, your toothbrush falls into the toilet, man. You know, the day just starts going bad. It gets worse and worse. It gets worse and worse. And you know what? It happens to all of us. But all we have to do is just stop and change the way that we think and say, oh, well, that just happened, you know.
It happens,
You know, hey, such is life. Such is life.
Such is life.
Such is life. You feel me?
Because we don't take it easy on ourselves, bro. We are our worst critics, and if we don't check our way of thinking, we'll fucking put ourselves, like, in a rut. You know what I'm saying? It won't even be like, because shit happens. Everybody stubs their fucking toe here and there. Everybody fucking spills their coffee or some crazy shit or is late and just has a days where shit ain't clicking, but if you're gonna get hung up on it and you're gonna get fucking, you know, in that mind state, then it's gonna follow you. Like you said, it keeps going. You know what I mean? It's like an echo. You feel me?
And then you kind of get stuck in that loop, and that's what people need to learn how to do is break the cycle, break the loop. You know, if you know something's gonna happen, well, let's see how we could change that because now you know it's gonna happen. It's happened before.
Talk that talk, Chewy. Let them know.
know?
Real talk. You shouldn't, and depending on what age you are, shouldn't nothing surprise you anyways. Right. So for you to get upset over some shit that's really out of your control and carry it with you all day, you're just weighing yourself down.
Right, you're weighing yourself down with hella negative energy. Yeah, and instead of thinking about something else real positive, you could be putting your energy into doing. You know, like going to the gym and using that energy there, or doing your artwork, or whether it's going to work and having a good day. You know, don't let it ruin your good day because you create the world that you live in, whether you're happy or whether you're sad. When you're sad, you create a sad world for yourself. When you're happy, you create an enormous amount of joy in your life, and this is what you will attract. Yeah. So. Yep. Just remember that.
Yeah, and
remember that. You're a magnet.
Nobody's telling y'all not to feel like that. If you feel bad and you down one day, okay, you down. But just know that feeling it doesn't mean you got to stay in that position. You ain't got to stay stuck like that. The next day you wake up, you got to be like, okay, it's a new day. You can't be back or trying to relive that feeling or trying to get back into your feelings and all that shit. It's like, nah, man.
Move on. Yeah.
Move on. It's like, let it go.
Out with the old, in with the new. That's the only way new things are going to happen, better things are going to happen, greater things are going to happen in your life. It's out with the old and in with the new. Remember that.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching. I read. See, I got some of them books right there on the shelf, bro. And there's one book, bro, that I recommend to everybody. It's really, really fucking cool. It's called The Holographic Universe.
Oh, that's tight.
And it's about quantum mechanics, and it's also about, like you said, it's really a scientific explanation for the shit that we don't have scientific explanations for in our world. So people say ghosts. are unexplainable. We don't know how they could possibly be. Well, there's if you read that whole, which is a real theory, the real scientists study, and what's dude in the chair that passed away? What the fuck was his name? Super scientist dude that was fucking smart as shit.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I forgot his name.
He talked like
he had the little motor thing,
through a little microphone and that because he couldn't speak, right?
Yeah, they all study it because it's the study of the universe. But what it's saying, it explains a lot of the shit, paranormal activity, life after death situations. Not life after death, but you know what I'm saying, near-death experiences and stuff like that, and even just the regular everyday shit over here that popular modern science fails to recognize because they try to call it like, you know, magic or witchcraft or whatever the fuck, you know, they try to say. But it's a good book. Y'all should read it because it does a lot for you. It helps you explain a lot of stuff that goes on here. It could give you, it gave me a peace of mind, put it that way. It kind of, at first, it kind of made me question my whole reality. But I mean... That's a good thing, though.
I'm kind of on something like that, too. It's like I kind of read books about astral projection.
Yeah, that's what that other book is about. It's the same thing.
It's basically the same thing. Yeah. And it's a trip if you sit there and actually practice and try to do like a meditation practice. Yeah. And one of the exercises in the book. And it might seem weird at first, but then actually if you keep practicing, you'll actually see, and I can't really explain it to you. You would have to figure it out for yourself, but these are great books, and I recommend that some of you guys out there go check them out.
Yeah, man.
And don't be afraid of change because you will empower yourself. You will be endowed with a new power and a new energy. So
and you won't be you won't be chained to this fucking you know the
you will understand
things.
You will understand why a lot of these millionaires are millionaires.
Yeah, their mindset.
Because their mindset is different. So
that's the other book that I'm reading right now, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been reading it for fucking years because I haven't sat down and got through it all. It's called Secrets from the Vaults of Time, and it's basically about that astral projection, and it talks about a bunch of different cases that were well studied and well funded and well documented. And there was one dude that used the ancient technique which was like meditation, and it was astral projection, but they ended up calling it psychic. What do you call that? Excavating or psychic fucking archaeology, because he would go into a place, he'd get into a meditative state with other people, and they would project, and they would actually go back in time in certain areas and look and see where this church was built at.
Right.
And then they would go in their modern time, and go there, and there was obviously nothing there because it was ruins, and dig, and no one knew there was anything there.
Yeah,
and there was been plenty of cases where people they would prove people wrong. People would be like, I dare you to find this.
Like there's actual people that they call like builders. They build. They can actually build another world through this astral projection is what they call it, in these other worlds and these other realms and these dimensions is what they would say.
It's too heavy for their brain, Chew. I don't know if they're ready for that, Chew.
I don't know if they're
I'm ready for it because I know what you're talking about. I
also read practical Kabbalah. So, and this is the same thing in a certain sense too.
Yeah, like the same underlying fucking ideas and shit.
Like, you know, the Chochama, you know.
What that is? That sounds kind of freaky. What that is?
The Bina, you know.
Ain't gonna lie, that's kind of freaky too, right there.
It's a lot. There's a lot.
It's deep though.
It's
real deep shit.
Like it's crazy. I can't go into it. I don't have the book right here, but
yeah,
there's
you
a
don't
lot
want to. I feel you because
that's why I've been
keeping it light too with my shit.
That's just a little bit of game right there. People might be like, "Whoa, they into with some spiritual type of shit," or many shit. But yeah, I am.
Yeah, we are. Like, don't get it fucked up just because we be on these podcasts talking about all kinds of shit. Don't mean that we really don't have real thoughts in our heads and real beliefs and ideas because. And you know what though, Chew, I ain't gonna lie, the fan base that I do know, that I do tap in, that hits me about the No Invite podcast, they really think like that though. They're open-minded. Like, I'm glad I got a cool following. Like, you know, I don't got hell of thousands of fucking followers, but the people that do fuck with my shit and listen to it, they're cool as fuck because they really got an open mind, and a lot of them do believe in stuff like that, and a lot of them practice natural healing like yoga and other things, forms of meditation, and believe in the spiritual, you know what I'm saying?
Have different beliefs too. And I respect all of that, you know.
Me too.
You know, that's cool, you know.
You got to, I mean, it's tolerance, bro. Tolerance is part of happiness. You got to have tolerance for the people. You can't be like, let me live,
but you're not letting other people live. We still all have blood in our body. We still all die and we still all came from a woman. So,
exactly. You know what I mean?
You dig?
So, speaking of all came from a woman, you know what I'm saying? That sound like Pac right there. And that sound like earlier in my last episode 40, I think it was 43. I think this is episode 44, but I ain't gonna lie. Who gives a fuck? I'm just saying, y'all gonna find out when whoever really follow it gonna know. But I was talking about Pac and I was talking about all this stuff, you know, his impact and everything else. And it was crazy because that night we were talking about that, but earlier that day we were talking about what you said. You were like, who got the best diss video? Like, and it was, you were comparing.
Who was it?
It was Dr. Dre's Dre Day to Eazy-E's Real Motherfucking G's, right?
Eazy-E, I thought Eazy-E's was dope as fuck. I thought that shit went bananas, yo. That thing went crazy, dog. I fucked with it. It was fun watching both of them, though, at the same time. And when I was trying to reflect on that shit, I was like, damn. Because they had their Eazy-E character, the same character in both videos. You feel me?
They did.
I don't know, was he in like 3 videos or something like that?
They did have him.
Might have had him in like 3
videos.
videos. But I know at the end, Eazy-E caught up to that nigga, and it was bad. It was all bad for dude. You feel me?
So for y'all listening, though, the Eazy-E okay, so the Dr. Dre video, basically, if y'all know the classic Dr. Dre video, Dre Day, he got to Eazy-E in it, a lookalike, and it's the dude that played Ezel on Boca. He played Ezel on Friday, right?
He was.
They got him dressed up like Eazy-E.
He was gigging. He was gigging up and down and shit, doing a running man and shit.
A Will Rap for Food fucking sign.
Yeah, he had the Jerry curls and all type of shit. He got the glasses, Compton hat.
He's getting chased down by
the Pendleton with one button.
Yeah,
and one button.
They really had him. They had him look. I ain't gonna lie. They had Eazy looking crazy in that one, right? So, and then Eazy dropped his song. You know, his diss retaliation song, I guess you could call it. And it was the same thing, but he got the same actor that played Eazy in the other video, and it was like his homies caught up with him, so they're chasing that actor dressed up like Eazy-E, and they're about to pack him out. You know what I mean?
So was that the same actor that they caught? They paid the same actor to come and so he can get caught in that video, like, and he did it like.
I think correct me, I could be wrong, bro, but I think that dude, I forgot his name's AJ something, right? He gave an interview and he said how awkward it was. I think it was with Vlad, and he said how awkward it was because he said he ran into, after he did that video, he ran into Eazy and them, and he said, "Oh man, I thought they were gonna beat my ass. I thought they were gonna jump me." And he said actually Eazy was cool. He said, "I think that shit's kind of funny. You should cut. I need you to do the same thing in my video." Yeah. And he was like, "Fuck, like I think it's Vlad. I'm not sure. I forgot." He was like,
"All right, you told him I'm gonna do it, but damn, I felt like I was finna get tied up the whole time and thrown in the trunk."
Yeah,
but something like that, yeah. They just made Dr. Dre's version look like a clown though. Like they caught up to him like you clown ass motherfucker. Like no, okay,
the funk
yeah. For real. Yeah.
I mean, I think I like them both. I like the only reason why I say that the Dr. Dre one, in my opinion, wins is because while they were in the Eazy-E video, they were like getting on the guy that's acting like Eazy. In the Dr. Dre video, that guy was really supposed to be Eazy. It's not like they made a dummy looking dude. Like they didn't make an actor look silly as Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? In the Eazy video.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? And Dr. Dre, he actually, the diss was exactly towards him because they made a fake Eazy. They didn't make a fake Dr. Dre or a fake Snoop Dogg where they clowned and slapped around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So. That shit was kind of, you know what I'm saying?
That's a nice take on it, but then I feel like it was even better for them to catch up to that dude that they made look like somebody for real, like a real gangster. Like, man, I caught up with your fake little wannabe imitator. You feel me? So, I mean, I thought that was a one-up, like, because he used their own weapon against them. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. So it was like spoils of war type of shit. That's how I felt about it. Like, I mean, but that's cool though. Everybody has their own, you know what I'm saying, opinion, and that's good.
And it's art, so art's always gonna be subjective. You know, everyone's gonna have their own fucking, you know, the perspective on it.
Hell yeah.
So since we on that shit right now and we talking about it, like, who do you? I want to get your list on your top 5 diss videos, not songs, because we could already know a lot of diss songs don't got videos. A lot of classic ones like Ether, as far as I know, don't got a diss video. Doesn't have a video to go with it, and a lot of even newer ones, modern ones, where cats are beefing. It's the same thing. A lot of them don't have videos on it, but if you had to pick your top 5, and they don't gotta be in any specific order, like number 1 is number 1, the best out of all of them. Just like your rundown, what you think is your top 5 in the diss videos as far as rap goes.
I like the I like the real motherfucking G's.
For sure, that gotta make it on the list.
I still like I like the Dre video. You feel me? I liked the Eminem video. I liked the MGK video, even though
But top 5 though, you gotta think like heavy hitter, like most impact.
Slaughterhouse, and the Ice Cube beef videos. Them was kind of crazy.
Just imagine if No Vaseline had a video.
Right. No Vaseline. That would have been. That would have been man.
That would have been fucked up back then. I think they probably.
But Tupac, hit him up.
Yeah, that one was pretty ruthless right there too.
America's Most Wanted. They had a little skit in it too. You feel me?
For those that don't know, y'all ain't never seen the extended version. Y'all gotta go check that out for America's Most Wanted. Tupac,
because man,
they got Piggy.
They got Big Piggy, man.
And they're going kind of hard on him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Pac probably got top 2 of the top 5 in mind at least. You know what I'm saying? And it's even hard to pick because he had a couple. Like he had that one, and he had a few more. He had his own thing. But so far, what's that? That's 3, I think you named right now.
No, that was 5 because I threw in the last 2.
Oh, the MGK and shit?
Yeah, that was 5.
Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and say the same thing. Hit 'em Up was definitely one of those ones where you just looked at it and you're like, damn, like this motherfucker, he going in on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because prior to that, I mean, there was diss records and shit like that. But I don't think no one had a super ruthless one.
My bad.
That.
I'm gonna have to throw another Pac one in there. I think that was Toss It Up.
Toss It Up too.
Toss It Up was kind of fire though. Like he really put the flame on niggas. Like Lord have mercy, Father help my soul.
Yeah. So and the No Longer Dre Day. Yeah.
See, I remember there, Che.
Yeah, and Pac mastered that, bro. Yeah. Pac mastered that because prior to that, people would do a diss record and they'd just be like, whatever. Pac was like, I'll throw a jab at you. I'll do a diss record and throw jabs through you. All my singles to talk some shit to you.
He really did the song. It was like for bitches and shit. And he was like macking to a bitch the whole time. But then all of a sudden it was like, fuck Dr. Dre. Yeah, I'm for the spray a nigga. AK a nigga. Grave a nigga.
Yeah, that's real talk though. You're right. Because he no matter what he'd find a way to throw a jab.
He threw a few big jabs on that thing right there, cause he finished the verse with the whole diss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he really did. He was talking some old slick shit in the beginning, like bitch, and then all of a sudden it was fucking, fuck you, Dre. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck you, Dre, nigga.
Yeah. And and he had a video for it, so that could go in there.
And who was that? Casey and JoJo singing in the background.
JoJo and a couple other people. Man, he did a lot, man. I was just talking about his impact and shit and what Pac did and all the stuff that he did in his short time. It's like, fuck, he was only like 25 when he passed away. So he definitely didn't get a chance to go in as he should have, But, okay, mine. So definitely got to be Hit 'Em Up. I'm definitely going to have to put, what's it called in there because... just because just like I said, the Piggy, the Buffy, the little fucking Buffy. You know what I'm saying, where they talking
America's
that
Most
shit.
Wanted.
To America's Most Wanted,
Two
definitely gotta be in
Most
there.
Wanted, definitely.
What else? I don't know. There's a lot of good ones out there though. There's a lot of good ones and there's not a lot of good ones, but those two for sure make the list. I'm gonna put shit. What is it? Shit, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Fucking Eminem got a few of them too, just on his own, like, cause Eminem kind of did that too. Like he would rap, make a diss song where it's like a diss song to somebody, but then also he would have jabs in his little in his videos, like
little subliminals and metaphors and shit, and you wouldn't catch it until like 4 bars later.
Yeah, and just like for instance, Just Like Me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where he's like he's talking shit about everybody. He's talking shit about fucking Britney and all these other people and shit like that. And somebody brought up a thing, okay? And I want to get your opinion on it. Somebody was saying that Eminem really has never battled anybody worth battling. Like he's never had dissed or got into like any kind of. everybody that's wanted to see him as far as like, you know, getting on his line, like they could never fuck with him in his level, period. MGK, fucking Nick Cannon, who's he been beefing with, like, you know, especially, and this is just lately, like throughout his career, Ja Rule.
I mean, you know what I mean, as far as like a battle rapping face to face, I'm gonna freestyle, you're gonna freestyle, that hasn't been done in a while, but that's the way he started though.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that. And that's maybe why a lot of these artists who don't freestyle as good as him wouldn't even dare to step foot in front of his face, because he's way... They ain't ready for that, bro. Yeah. I'm just saying, everybody knows that, and they know that. Mm-hmm. That's why they ain't finna fuck with him.
I think so too. That's the reason why people are trying to like, because there's like it's a debate online after he killed MGK.
But still people have made diss tracks about him. You know, Ja Rule. You know, the Benzino guy.
Yeah. But I mean, did they land though? Did them things hit? Because I can't even name none of them.
And probably
MGK is probably the best.
Assorted other corny motherfuckers.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. The MGK diss song was probably the best competition that anybody has given him. That's even gotten to that kind of arena with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't mean like, you know, just sending diss songs. Now, I don't mean like face to face battle, because I'm pretty sure Eminem would kill him. But I'm saying as far as like just sending a diss song out, I think that MGK probably is the only one that had a good record for that. You know what I mean? It's not something that I go bump, but at least he had some bars. You feel me?
The crazy thing about that is they both had the same producer. They both had the same producer. They both went and got a beat from the same person. So, I mean, but, you know, M killed it anyways. You know, he knocked him back into some pink dresses and pearl necklaces like a little bitch and shit. But, you know, but MGK, I fuck with a couple of his songs, but I'm just saying, I mean, I don't care who he fucking. You can't just be wearing pink and pearls, dog.
Yeah.
You can't do that, blood. You can't do that at all, my nigga.
I don't know what he.
You can't. I don't know what's going on with
like
that.
A lot of people do that.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I still do a song with the nigga, but man, you ain't gonna be wearing no pink and pearls. I'm gonna have to ask him about the pink dress. You gonna have to take them pearls off in the pink and shit, and don't paint your nails and dye your hair back the original color and some shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. It's not even so much the dress. I'm gonna be like, what you wear? What shoes you wear with the dress? Because if you wear some high heels or something with a heel on it, bro, then it's over for you, man. I don't know what you tripping. Get out your girl's fucking closet. You feel me?
Fuck up out of here, dog.
Just because y'all built the same don't mean you can wear her clothes and shit. You know what I mean?
Like, hey, who told you that was cool? Hey, Diddy, you ain't shit.
Whose man is this? Like, dude say.
Diddy ain't shit for that, dog. Diddy ain't shit for that, dog. He looking at you like, that's the new style.
He's all take that.
Take that. They gonna love that. They gonna take that. They gonna take that. Oh, hey, MGK, that's the new style, yo.
You, that's it right here, man. Eminem can't fuck with that. Damn, but you know what? When it comes to that shit, it's like people. That's the little debate people are having. They're like, he ain't really had no competition. But how you said it, I feel the same way. It's like, it's not even that. I just don't think that anybody that thought they were somebody thought twice before getting into some shit with him because of that. And like, don't get me wrong, like he's like Gucci Mane has talked shit about him and disrespected him on interviews, and he ain't said nothing to Gucci Mane. But I think that's because he don't know him like that. He don't know him. Right. He never met him. So he's just like, I don't fucking, like, there's no point. You know what I'm saying?
I believe I heard something about that. You just brought it back to my memory, and I just recalled it.
It was just something. He was saying, I think Gucci Mane was saying his opinion about who's the best in rap, and then he took it a little extra.
Like he said something like, ain't nobody bumping Eminem in the hood.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
he took a little extra,
in my neighborhood right now knocking the Eminem. You ain't gonna pull up on the track in my neighborhood and niggas ain't gonna be bumping Eminem Slim Shady like that or his new shit. You feel me?
I mean, really, bro? That's just how it is anywhere.
Yo, put the phone down. M, stop looking at that shit, B. Stop looking at that shit, yo. You know, they keep telling me that I totally phoned in my verse and whatnot. You feel me? It sounded just like that shit. That nigga M heard us talking shit.
That's what it was.
That's what it was, huh?
That's what it was. That's why you got that call from New York earlier,
we got that call from New York earlier. We was talking about Nas, and all of a sudden I get a call from New York. I'm like, oh my God, the brothers are tapping in.
Yeah, he's like, what's
it's
happening?
It's popping right now.
He's
what
like,
up? Shout out Nas. shout out my brother M. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get together and do something soon. You know, I know you got my number. I'll call you.
That's right. You know, whenever you done,
whenever you ready, you know.
You ready. Just tap in with us.
Just tap in, M. It's good. No.
That's what's up, man. So what kind of shows you been watching lately, Chew? You been on any? Cause I need some Netflix recommendations.
I ain't gonna lie. I had to slip into that Cobra Kai real quick. I had to slide on.
I ain't gonna lie. I knocked it out, bro. 2 seasons.
I had to
2-3
slide
seasons.
on in that thing. I don't want to spoil it for nobody, but you know, damn, it's fucked up.
It's worth watching.
Yeah, it's worth watching. So go ahead and do it.
And you know what's crazy about it though is the underlying messages, right? So we're not gonna talk about it now, but maybe we'll talk about it on the next show or something. We'll give y'all a little breakdown and shit. But the underlying messages is really like on some gang shit. And really on some political shit if you think about it, because how everything's getting set up and how sides are getting picked and shit. It's a good show. Like me, I ain't gonna lie. I when I first seen it, I was like, man, this might be corny as fuck. Cause I hate when they try to rehash an old movie or an old show and then they do a horrible job at it. Everybody looks hella phony. The acting is whack. It's like whoever did this and put this together, they got the original actors in it, which is good.
They really actually thought about the whole scene, the whole picture. They sat back and looked outside. They sat back and realized we have to stand outside of this box and look at this imaginary box that's really not here. And put together a whole other world underneath the world that they already created. You know, so that's tight. And it fit right in perfectly. Yeah, and then they kind of like have them flashing back to the movie scenes and shit, which gets you more into the storyline that they're already presenting to you right now. Yeah. It's like I thought when I saw the little kid, I thought he was gonna be like LaRusso's student, but he ended up being Johnny's student. You know what I'm saying? Sensei, whatever, Cobra Kai, whatnot. So, but yeah, it's a very good series. I recommend y'all check it out if you are a Karate Kid fan. If not, then go fuck yourself, because it's we about that life over here. Yeah, we about that life, and I'm about like. Nah, I don't watch a lot of TV. You don't have to go fuck yourself. I'm fucking with y'all, man.
Yeah, but if you do go fuck yourself,
but if you do go fuck yourself, man, you know what I'm saying?
God damn it. But no, you know what? Regardless, if you don't really like it or you never heard about it or you never seen it, it's a good show because it's written well. Like no matter what, like. When I heard about it, I was like, oh, this shit's gonna be corny. And people were telling me, because I think it was a YouTube show first, you know what I'm saying, and paid YouTube, right? And you had to have like the YouTube subscription to actually watch the show as it came out. Is the first seasons, right?
Was it out like 2 years ago, huh?
Like 2 years ago,
Like 2 years ago, so.
Yeah, because Netflix gets shit late. They don't get it always right on time. They get it late. Like there's a bunch of shows that I watch on there, and when the new seasons are actually on TV, it'll take like 6 months to a year sometimes for them to come over there because they want to put it on their streaming platforms and they want to do that. So for me, I think that where that weed at? You burn that shit. We gotta roll up again. Well, hold on, man. Let me I got a little piece right here.
All right, let's do that.
Pass me that light, though. You know, we stay high and medicated over here at the
man.
By Podcast.
I gotta have something in my hand every 25, 30 minutes, dog.
You know what I mean? I gotta have, like Mac Dre said, I gotta have weed to go get weed, nigga.
If I cannot smoke weed in a nigga's studio, I put my knee.
If I hadn't been for another piece of weed,
do this.
There we go. Had I not had another named piece of weed.
That's right.
So no new shows.
Rest
what else
peace,
besides
Mac
Cobra
Dre,
Kai?
you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace with Mac, bro.
Speaking of the God, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Mac Dre, you dig? Shout out my Crest niggas, Boss Hole, my brother, you know what I'm saying? My DLK brothers, my everyday brothers, you dig?
My brothers.
My brothers, as long as you're my brother. But if you're not my brother, then you feel me? I can't call you my brother.
you gonna have to be like cousin or something, or relative.
Yeah, that's right.
But what's it called? So what are the shows, bro?
Shit, I don't know. I kind of fuck with The Order. I just started watching that shit. It's
The Order, what's that about?
Some like
without spoilers, just give me that.
It's like some kids going to college, getting into fraternity, secret society type shit. And then I watch Lucifer, Morning Star.
That was the one that was on TV, right? Lucifer?
Yeah, it was on Fox.
Was the other one on TV too, or is that just like a Netflix joint or something?
That's a Netflix joint.
So I need shows, bro. Excuse me.
I watch. Let's see. I don't really be watching. I watch other food channels and shit because
You be watching like Action Bronson?
I'll be hungry as fuck. I'll be watching the Action Bronson joint. What is it? Wang's World, some shit like that. The Asian dude, he got the shop in New York and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I was addicted to those shows and video clips for the longest. Like on Facebook, you go and you can see people grilling outdoors and they're doing new shit, and you know what I mean? Like
We the Kid, where they cook with the weed and shit.
Yeah, is that the one that the 2 Chainz was on, right?
Oh, I watched that 2 Chainz show too. Yeah. That shit, the most expensivest.
Yeah, the most expensivest. I like that. Yeah, I was addicted to them shows for a minute, like all kinds of food shows. Like even last night, I was watching the Action Bronson.
Y'all better hurry up with some new episodes, man. We getting bored over here. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Bring that shit change. Come on, Action. I know you working out, man. I see you losing weight. Shout out Action Bronson, man. Shout out.
Action Bronson is dope, bro. That's another unique individual right there, man.
He's the guy, man.
I gotta salute that because
he makes me want to roll around and go to fucking spot to spot and eat hella food and smoke weed with my partners and have a great fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And cook some fucking good food. Yeah. And you know, enjoy that fucking life for like fucking travel with my fucking family. You understand what I'm saying,
bro?
Dog?
I'm telling you, it's a trip. Oh shit!
Oh, it's smoky in here.
It's smoky. It's smoke, dog, baby. Don't worry about that. I got you.
Shout out my nigga Isotone, man. Love you, brother. Oh, it's going down.
Sorry, kid.
It's a little bit too smoky over here. How long was that?
At the No Invite. That's about 30 minutes so far. We in about 31 minutes in. Excuse us, y'all. Excuse us. Yes, we were burning down the fucking house. And not in a bad way, but, you know, we got to have safety shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to complain about the fire detector going off because, you know what, though? I need that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's very much an important thing.
They was letting us know we just need to take a real quick intermission from smoking so we can get back to this joking and talking and laughing and having a good time with these conversations and on these topics, you dig?
Pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? This is what you get. We stoners, bro. This is what we do, okay?
Man.
So, The Order. Gotta check that out. I already did the Cobra Kai. Knocked that shit out. Because once I watched like 2 episodes, I was hooked. I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this shit. You said also Lucifer. And what else? Because I need some new shit, bro. When I'm on the clock, bro, I watch a lot of videos. You know, that's really all we do. You know, my job boring as fuck. You know what I mean?
Narcos is pretty good. Narcos I recommend that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that. I'm waiting for the new.
I believe they got a new Queen of the South out.
Queen of the South. I tried to get into that. I couldn't. I don't know why.
You know, I'm just putting it out there. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch that shit. My bitch be watching that shit.
But I mean, I know that's what I'm saying. A lot of people watching is just like, fuck, man. Maybe
I'm not
I should
gonna
give
lie.
it another try. Maybe I should go back and because I think I watched like 5 episodes of the first season and then I just kind of fell off of it and shit.
Yeah, the first seasons, like the first one or second one, I think they were the best seasons or whatever. You feel me? So
it's always like that with shit, bro. Because I think they get so big and they get so commercialized. After, you know what I mean? That they start kind of doing corny shit. Because I used to watch Sons of Anarchy. They used to be my shit.
It's just weird because they like had that bitch in a cage and she was still working for him and whatnot.
That's what I'm saying. That's when I stop fucking with some shit. When it starts getting like too far fetched.
Yeah.
It's like when I feel sometimes when a show gets so big, they're like they feel like they're forced to ante up their action and shit.
It became like a soap opera of her like being a good girl so she can get out of her cage and go sell some dope. It was cool. Yeah. Whatever for a minute, but it just, I don't know. That's how I look at it now.
But I mean, that's the same thing like I was saying.
But she did take over some shit, though. She knocked off some niggas and shit, you feel me? She did her thing.
It was cool, like I said. I think it was just starting to get far-fetched for me, and I didn't really like it.
I never really watched the whole shit, but from what I saw, it was all right. But it never kept me interested, like what you were saying. It didn't catch my attention. And
usually you'll know for like the first 2 or 3 episodes, you'll know like, oh, I'm going to watch this whole shit. Mm-hmm. And that's how it was with the Cobra Kai shit. And it's the same thing with Narcos. When it first came out all the way till now, I already know, like, that's going to get done. You watched the El Chapo one, too?
Yes.
The El Chapo one is
hard.
I'm
not done with that one. Have you seen Power? Because I haven't.
I have not seen Power. I'm stupid ass late. I don't have cable, bro. And
I don't know what's going on Power or the first season or if there's a second season coming. Yeah. I've seen some new shit, but I ain't even watched the shit.
I can't even call it. So if somebody was to come on the show and talk about like, man, hey, like you watch Power, what about this episode? Start talking to me about characters. I'm gonna be like, man, I don't know.
Man, if you have suggestions, please let us know so we can watch some new tight shit, some hot shit.
I definitely always ask people. Yeah. I always ask people like for reals because of that shit though, because I'm always looking for some new shows and new ones to get into. My girl right now, she's on Gotham. She's been watching that. She's been watching that like religiously and shit. But I don't. Reason why I don't got power now, cause I don't do cable no more, bro. Cause everything I watch is streaming like on a platform. Right. Like if it wasn't for sports, bro, I wouldn't need cable. Put it that way.
Right. Exactly. So
and it wasn't for like, and that's only football.
And like that's the way everything is right now, I believe, because you know what? After a while, people get tired of getting punked by Xfinity, bro. Yeah. We know you the mob. We know you finna call us every day, bro. We know when we don't pay our shit on time, you finna call the fuck out of us every morning, every afternoon, right before you get off work, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might even send a nigga to our door like. Come on, man. What's up?
Come on, man. You gotta give come on, more days, man.
But yeah, man, fuck them. Fuck
really,
Xfinity,
real talk, because there's only really like 3 big cable plugs. It's the satellite companies and Xfinity. There's no other cable. I mean, out here in other parts of the state, it ain't Xfinity that runs it. There's territories, but as far as out here having choice, there's not too many choices. You know what I mean? So you're right, bro. Xfinity will get you with that here the first year. It's this price, and then as soon as this shit's over, they put like an extra 100 or something on their fucking like
AT&T, like, you feel me? That's all there is. There's either Xfinity or AT&T, and AT&T is slow as fuck, even if you get high speed. Yeah. And you get one too many people on your line, and everybody's shit start running slow, and then at the end of the month, it really runs slow because for some reason, with your unlimited speed, you're running out of gigs. But why is my shit?
How's it unlimited?
How is it unlimited and it's slowing down at the end of the month? Like, why?
Because they do that shit. They'll like, tell you. They don't tell you right away when they're selling it to you. They'll tell you in the fine print.
That shit gets on my goddamn nerves. I still fuck with it though, but like,
I mean, we fuck with what we got, bro. We gotta fuck with what there is. Like you said, there's not a lot of competition. I'm tired.
But then like what you were saying, we are running on platforms and apps right now. So the Fire Sticks, the Rokus. You feel me?
Apple TVs.
Shit like that. And believe me, I got hella apps on my shit too. To watch a lot of that shit for free. So like TV shows and shit, or live TV and shit, you know? Yeah. And I feel like it's shit, man. It's
Do you think it's better? Do you think streaming shit is better or cable is better?
For me, I believe, everybody has, their own comfort zone to where they like, I like changing the channel without having to click on the app and then finding something that I want to watch and then clicking on the movie. Channel, and then once I click on the movie, then I have to click play again. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I got a couple websites that I fuck with when it comes to them. They all have their little, quirks and shit that's like, you're like, man, it's like kind of a little inconvenience, but it's not because it's still fucking free. So we're like, man, fuck that. I think it's about to be the same shit. Because cable, when you get the cable package, you get the basic cable, and then if you want premium channels, and I don't even mean like HBO, I just mean like the FXs and other extra channels, then you got to pay a certain amount for that. And then if you want Showtime, it's a separate bill for that. It's a separate fee for that. It's a separate fee for HBO, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, everyone's like, fuck that, because there's a lot of people saying, I'm switching to streaming only anyways. I'm like, yeah, but I was like, eventually streaming is gonna be the same thing. You're just gonna have your list of apps instead of channels that you go through.
I'm just gonna put everybody on game right now, nigga. You need to go ahead and go get the Snap, nigga. For $10, nigga, you could get unlimited high speed. I'm doing hand quotations right now with my fingers. High speed. You know what I'm saying? You can get it for $10, nigga, quotes. If you fucking qualify, nigga. And that's what the fuck I got. I'm paying $10 for this AT&T shit, nigga. So now what? Now I gotta pay a $7 Amazon fee, right? Okay, that's $17, right? Okay, now I'm paying for my Netflix, right?
Yeah, that's another $12.
That's another $12. Okay, now I got Hulu, Disney Channel. The Disney app, and fucking ESPN for no fucking reason.
But those are, it's because it's a bundle. It was cheaper. It was like another $10, $12.
Okay,
right?
Now let me get to where I'm going right now, right? Okay, YouTube comes free with all that shit, right? Yeah. Okay, now you got Pluto for free. You get all of these fucking channels for free, right? But do you really? Because you have to have some type of platform like a Fire Stick or a PS4, a PS3, or whatever the fuck, your phone.
Whatever's connected.
Yeah, whatever's connected. So, right, okay, now you got that, and then you got your Crackle TV, then you got your Tubi. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now they have some other shit where you can put a little downloader on there and download the little side apps and shit. You feel me? And for those who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what
I'm talking about. And then, look, that was it.
Yeah.
That bill comes out to about maybe $75. How much is your fucking cable bill, dog?
Bro, right now, look, cause I don't got cable. Right now, we doing what's it called? We doing all the internet through Comcast, cause right? Comcast is fucking Comcast is probably the best internet, right?
Yeah.
So we figured, fuck it, we're not gonna do it because everybody be on their phone, on their tablet, or on their smart TV watching Netflix. That's all we really watch. If not, because we don't watch a lot of TV. You know, motherfuckers be out and about working and doing whatever they do. So yeah, the internet high speed by alone, just the internet is $90. That's not counting the like you said, the Hulu, so the Disney Plus. Right. The fucking Netflix. It's not counting all that extra shit. So really, what's the, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it the difference? You know what I'm saying?
The difference is that you can turn on your Comcast and just automatically go to anything you want on demand, or just change your channels from channel whatever to whatever. Okay, you don't do that with your fucking platform on your Fire Stick or your Roku. You have to click on the app like I explained before, and da-da-da-da-da. So people want that comfort. You know what I'm saying? People want to just be over
your programs.
It's easy. It's easy for them. Yeah, they want instant changing of channels. Exactly. They want instant the power on, and I'm changing my channels, nigga. I'm going straight to my shit. A lot of people would just rather pay for that, but you're overpaying and you're being impatient.
Yeah, and that's all it is. You know, instant gratification.
But like I was saying, it's like, look, at the end of the day, my whole bill for whatever I watch is $75, my nigga.
Yeah.
You guys, motherfuckers, be paying like $200, bro. $150, whatever the fuck.
For some shit, for a lot of shit you don't watch.
For a lot of shit that you don't even peep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't watching the shit.
Speaking of listening, watch out. We on the cable company's Wi-Fi right now. They hear us talking bad about
it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
They might just be like, what's going on?
They know what type of game I'm kicking right now. They know what it is.
They know the truth. It's the ugly truth.
They know the truth. It's the ugly truth, and that's what it's really going to come down to.
It's like...
is they already have a Comcast app. When people get tired of buying your little boxes and your little internet boxes,
there's a fee for that.
All they're going to do is just download your little punk ass app, and you're going to be charging a fee for this, that, and the other channel, and still trying to offer different packages. That's what it is.
It's just morphing now. It's
boom.
It's
that just happened, my
nigga.
I just said it. Boom. That just happened. And they doing it right now already, but they just haven't cut off the boxes and the fucking remote controls and all that shit that pretty soon is going to become probably irrelevant. Because,
well, look, with Comcast right now, we got it, and they're like, here, they gave us a box, and it's basically like a Roku or a Fire Stick, because they're realizing that they're late, so they're trying to get in on it.
Right.
So they got a little box now. It's not a cable box. It's like a little box that hooks up to the Wi-Fi, and on there, all the apps are on there, and you can just log on to your apps. Yeah. Like you said, all the Quibi and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's all on that.
All that shit, yeah.
So they're trying to get in on that because they're trying to keep the cost down. But still, even then, bro, it's $90, bro, for literally just internet, a router, a little box, and the internet. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
And everything's just getting a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm. You know? That's all it is. That's all it is. Smaller.
So that's kind of like a clue right there. The boxes used to be this big. Now they this big. Now they this big. Now so they went from big to small. Now pretty soon they gonna be gone.
Yeah.
It's feel me?
Be the same thing. The TV.
You feel me?
Because pretty soon we're gonna come to an age where smart TVs are standard, and you don't even need a box to plug in a smart TV.
You're gonna be able to you got a phone.
Log onto the Wi-Fi.
You got a phone. Our telephones can already be used as remote controls. Just know that already. You feel me?
It's already remote controls for a lot of these hoes out here.
Hell yeah, remote control for a lot of these hoes, man. That's why we got them on 10 toes on the stroll. Bringing back all that dough, you feel me? Regardless of what they think or what they know, man. Because game is cold, you dig? Kind of froze.
Chewy talking that talk right now. It's
on this coffee podcast. On a roll, man.
Yeah, coffee got you on.
Crazy mind's about to blow, man. You know what I'm saying? Blow like some cocaine, propane. Man, here we go, man. Got snow, man. Whoa.
The tea caught me.
Just fucking around.
Too.
I was just fucking around. That was kind of wild, but yeah, that was. I was just having fun. That wasn't nothing. That wasn't nothing. That wasn't nothing serious. But sometimes, you know what? That's how real music gets made. Like you have to have fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no hard ass lyrical bars, boy. You know what I'm saying?
It's the No Invite Podcast, episode 40. I want to say 43. No, it's 44. Excuse me, correction. I just remember because the last episode was 43. And remember pager code? What's 43?
These nuts.
43. Remember that? So for all y'all that don't know, you know what I'm saying, go do your homework. Type up what 43 means. So this episode 44. Chew, any shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out my motherfucking brothers, man. Shout out my motherfucking brother V-Town. Shout out my motherfucking brother Young Robbery. And motherfucking Red Eyes, nigga. Jason Murray, nigga. Dirty J, you dig? Telly Mac.
What about Heat Source?
Oh, man, you know what? Shout out my nigga, the motherfucking Source. You dig?
The Heat Source.
You know, Big Bad Joey Stacks.
I like how you spun my name. I'm Blaze, but he's the Heat Source. I was fucking with him.
Man, shout out my brother Isotone, you dig?
Shout out Ice, man. Shout out Heat Source. Shout out everybody.
You know, JB the hothead, man.
JB, the original Crazed Minds. You feel me? I got some dope pictures, man. I'm gonna show you next time you come through, because I'm gonna have to get ready to go do my thing in a minute. But I have some dope fly pictures from back in the day. Shout out to everybody, bro. Y'all already know what it is. No Invite Podcast. Shout out fucking Half. Shout out Jizzle the Mayor. Shout out the whole commission.
Motherfucking Mayor. The whole commission,
man. You know what I mean? Shout
Brody
out
motherfucking Mac.
The Crazed Minds, the originals, everybody.
We right here.
You feel me?
I just want to shout out my brother Blaze, who's right here. You understand me?
Right here.
You understand me?
I'm just going to shout him out.
I'm just going to shout him out right here, man. You dig?
We right in the same spot.
We right in the same spot. I think I'm going to call you in a minute.
We finna smoke right now.
We finna smoke, though.
We
finna talk to Samson real quick. I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon.
I think they gotta remake that movie, but they can't remake it corny.
Yeah, for real. Now, you gotta use at least a couple of the same characters.
You gotta do like they did the Cobra Kai, bro. You gotta kind of spin it off the original and have them in there.
I believe Mary Jane is still alive, man.
What she look like, though, bro? She got a pearl necklace with that cost.
You know, black don't crack.
Yeah, you feel me? That's real talk.
You feel me? That's why I look so good, because I'm dark. I got that African, I got that Indian, I got that French, I got that motherfucking gimme them ends.
Yeah. That's real talk, man. That's that melanin, bro. Melanin. Y'all already know it's the No Invite Podcast. Appreciate y'all. You can follow us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast. You can check out the episodes on SoundCloud, No Invite Podcast. You could also go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to RiBirth Media Films. That's RiBirth Media Films with a Z. And y'all could get all your fixes. We finna drop this shit sooner than later. So you already know. Holla at us. 1. Yay!